Hello and welcome to this week's Press the Action Button podcast. I am your host, Joystick. With me, welcome him back, everybody, because he is back. It is D-Pad. Say hello, D-Pad.
Hey guys, I missed you. I missed you all, fans, ladies, gentlemen, and all you aliens out there too.
Higmo.
Like Higmo. I think Higmo is actually our only listener, but we love him so.
Yeah, he's back for you, Higmo. Okay. Anyway, also with us is Slacker Chan.
I'm your tasteless Pop-Tart, Slacker Chan.
He is a tasteless Pop-Tart.
I was about to tell you to say hello, but you already did, so there you go. I don't really have an agenda for this week, because this week's kind of sucked. Okay, here's the deal.
No deal.
Gameface and I have to move by Sunday. We have to be out of here, and we're not going to have internet past Saturday, so I'll try to get this up before then. If I don't, I'm sorry, but I'll try. I'm going to be very busy, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to. I'm not going to have internet once I moved into the other place, like I said. So this week's been kind of busy, kind of hectic. I haven't had too much time to gather topics, so I didn't even think about it this week. I haven't gotten around to them, so you're gonna have all improv all the time this week.
Well, according to Radio Schaefer, I have a gaming fetish, so I think I can help on that department.
Oh, we don't necessarily have to talk about video games, I think.
Yes, we do!
Well, we just got done with a heated political debate. I mean, while you guys are still, your politics brain juice is flowing. I mean, you still probably got a lot of
That's because I think Alex has blind faith, and I see, a lot of problems. I see problems that probably don't even exist, but
Alex doesn't really have faith. He doesn't have optimism or pessimism. He just sees it how it is.
Oh, I think he just sees. I think he's basing the status of the world and our country based on his own life, and I don't think that's exactly.
Well, I mean, he works for a business. He's pretty high up the ladder, and I think he has a better view of the world.
He does not feel like he's high up the ladder. He feels like he should be a lot further than he is.
Well, I don't think you have to be high up the ladder to be able to see what's happening with the world. I mean, it's called the internet and newspapers and TV and magazines and the library.
He's pissed off with himself that he hasn't been able to save up money. And I'm like, okay, here's why you haven't been able to save up money. A, we've been living paycheck to paycheck for a long time now. B, recently you've had a whole bunch of problems with your car. C, when you were working two jobs, you decided to start shopping at a place where it was more expensive to get food. You decided to shop at Giant instead of Aldi. D. Oh, what was my last point?
I think we're kind of getting off the whole where, I see politics and worldviews as opposed to Alex here, but...
Did you just suggest that we had a topic?
No. How dare you? This is free fall.
Wait, free full or free fall?
Free form.
That's neither.
Free form, free falling.
Free pooping.
That's right, we're doing free pooping.
Yeah,
we're doing parkour here.
Free falling.
Well, do we want to talk about video games at all? Yes or no?
Well, now that we're talking about
video
parkour,
games are pretty sweet.
How was Mirror's Edge? Anyone play Mirror's Edge?
I own it. I liked it. The story was really short. The story was really short. But it was good, and
I heard it's 4 hours of gameplay.
It depends. There's some points where it's actually really hard, and you get stuck doing the same thing over and over. Yeah. It's in a sense it's kind of like Portal, except without the portals.
From what I gather, it's it can be very, very frustrating at times, but when it works extremely well.
Well, answer it. Answer the phone. Hello. Put him on speaker.
Hey.
Yeah, put him on speaker.
Where are you?
Push the mic.
Do you really want to know?
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, you want to speak?
Podcast.
Yeah, you're being recorded.
Podcast. Say hello to the microphone, Sean.
No walking home then, huh?
No.
Wait, his speaker.
We'll be there.
Your speakerphone's like really quiet.
How are you gonna be there if you're in Lemoyne?
Was Billy still there? Can Billy give you a ride?
What?
Billy Wrigley, Wriggle, can he give you a ride?
He got out a half an hour before I did.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I told you to borrow my scooter, but no.
All right. We'll be there. We'll be there. Don't worry about it. Okay.
Did he just hang up on you?
Sounded like it.
Yeah, it makes me feel like I'm at my job.
You know what? He shouldn't be mad because like he could have had a card by now. He could have had a license, and I even offered. Like I just got this feeling like earlier, like I should probably let him borrow my bike because like I had a feeling like I don't know, just something about like I don't know. I just got a feeling like somehow you weren't going to be able to pick him up. So I was like, Sean, you want to borrow my bike so that Ian doesn't have to pick you up later? And he's just like, no, and I'm like, okay. So I don't know. He has no one to blame but himself. I offered to let him borrow my bike, so.
Hello.
Let's call him again.
Yeah.
Hey, Chris.
I want to know if you would do podcast.
What?
Chris?
Ian!
Hey.
Ian!
What?
How are you guys calling me?
Wait, is this another Skype phone call? You know you're on speakerphone, right?
Okay.
Yeah, you're on speakerphone.
You guys are on the podcast.
Turn up your cell phone.
Wow.
It's not very loud. It's not very loud for speakerphone.
Yeah. We were doing this the other night. And so we're like, let's get other people in on this concept. We're just like, oh, you lost me.
Can I call you back?
What time will Ranger get for? I can't remember.
He wants 12:30.
Yeah, 'cause we gotta move shit to the truck tomorrow. To the house.
Alright.
I got
This is the most awkward podcast.
Are you still selling your netbook?
Yeah. I'm gonna sell like
That's awesome.
He would have a problem with that. Alright, man. Well, hey, can I call you right back? I gotta get going. I gotta get Alright, man.
What if it's annoying?
I'll see you.
Alright, well. Okay. No, fuck him. He can wait a little bit. I offered him like. We'll go in like 10 minutes.
Yeah, fuck him.
He's not even gonna be home.
No, you know he's already started walking.
Yeah, I'm not.
He hung up.
Yeah, I'm not gonna make him walk in the rain. I don't want to
it's
do
not
that.
raining. Wait, no, hold on.
It's been raining all day.
Wait,
what are you talking
wait,
about?
hold
It's
on.
been like torrential downpour.
He's my brother. I know him. He hung up on you. He's already started walking back home. I guarantee it.
Yeah, well, I don't want him to do that.
Why?
Because I don't want him to do that.
But
because
I
driving
offered him
home
my
from
bike,
work-
and he was like, "No."
What does
I'm
that
gonna
mean? I
be
wouldn't
all
ride
like,
your bike.
Why?
Because
Oh,
it's
wait.
a bike.
Fuck you! You don't know how to ride it, and it's not like a bicycle. It's a fucking scooter, has a motor with gasoline, and
Well,
it
I
goes
wouldn't
vroom,
ride
vroom.
your scooter, even if it had gasoline.
Well,
It's gonna
Sean
have
knows
a
how to
goddamn
ride
diesel.
it, and he's rode it before. He's like, why are you defending him for being dumb and wasting his money on stuff when he could have owned a car? He could have bought your car by now. Honestly, if he had saved his money up just from when you had said, not from before.
Speaking of which, how's the repairs on your new car going?
Yeah.
All it needs is headlights.
But wait, don't you own the headlights? You just haven't put them in.
Yeah.
I own a headlight and I need to replace my one burnout headlight, and I haven't done it. And it's been like, we got that when we went to see Kevin Smith. That's how long ago it was.
You know who else saw Kevin Smith? Justin Schaefer. Radio Schaefer!
Saw Kevin Smith live?
Yeah, he saw him live. Like, Kevin Smith came out, and the first thing he said was, so, I gotta take a shit, and this is supposed to be like a 45-minute lecture, so I'm just gonna try to hold it in for as long as possible. And he ended up actually, like, standing out there talking for, like, close to 3 hours. Like... And of course, the people at the center didn't care because he was fucking Kevin Smith.
Kevin Smith is awesome.
But that was great. The first thing he said to his audience was, so I gotta take a shit. But I'm not gonna do it. But, so he could have been bullshitting just, like, as an opening line. But then again, it's Kevin Smith. He could have been telling the truth. Because I'll be honest, that sounds like something I would do. Like, I don't know. But,
we're gonna have to delay the show for 5 minutes while I go take a shit.
But, oh, speaking of video games, who here has played Batman Arkham Asylum?
I want to. I really want to.
Wait, I forget.
It looks awesome.
I
The
forget.
second one looks sweet, too.
I forget, D-Pad, have you played it?
I don't like Batman. I don't
Oh, that's
play
right.
Arkham Asylum.
I don't like
And
Batman.
I have no
because
interest in playing that
I
game.
like Superman
And
because he
thirdly-
wears gay tights and he has no personality.
He doesn't.
And
a
he's an
goddamn
accountant. He's an accountant like me.
bat. He's an accountant like me, dude. What the fuck? If I met him on the street, I would kick him.
Well, I found out just a couple of days ago, actually. There's a secret room in Arkham Asylum that has nothing to do with the game completion or anything. You can't see it with the detective mode, which you can in the other rooms, like that you can blow the wall up and go in. There's like you can see it with detective mode, like witnesses in the wall. But this one you can't see, and like I said, it has nothing to do with the completing the game. But it's a secret room nonetheless, and it was actually kept secret for 6 months. No one found it, and considering today's day, you know, with the internet and everything, it's hard to keep a secret from a video game secret. Well, no one found it. The developers watched the forums for all those 6 months. No one found it. So finally, in one of their podcasts, when Arkham Asylum was nominated for Game of the Year, and they did a podcast as a response to that, they left a blatant clue in the podcast about that secret room, and only then did gamers find it. And in that secret room, there's actually concept art and blueprints to the sequel, Arkham City. So I think that says a lot to the developers, who were basically nobodies in the video game industry when they started.
They aren't now because they had a thing nominated for Game of the Year.
Right. But they weren't then. They were nobody. And even in the middle of making the first game, they started concept art and started laying out the levels for the sequel. And I'm sorry, but that takes a lot of balls to start working on the sequel and put hints to it in the first game when you have no idea how well your game is going to do. That takes a lot of balls.
You know what I'm looking forward to in the sequel?
Well, actually what I'm looking forward to is Catwoman, which the new Game Informer had a picture of both Batman and Catwoman on the cover. With, like, Catwoman's whip wrapped around his arm and against his back. So they haven't clarified whether, like, they haven't said anything whether Catwoman's going to be an ally or an enemy. Hopefully an ally, since there's going to be plenty of enemies in the new game. Because
Was Poison Ivy in the first one?
Yeah, she was.
Okay, guys. Well, I'm heading out. I'm gonna go pick up Dawn. Then you're gonna stay here and continue doing the podcast.
No, I should come with you because, like, that's a lot of gas, initial gas. So, because then you would have to come back here
That's what you're worried about.
and honestly,
That's the problem.
well, honestly, I don't think you would be able to go there and come back in time to I don't know, maybe we'll just have to make this a short one, since everybody's busy, and we didn't really have any topics anyway. What do you think?
I don't know. If I could get Ian to stay, let's say continue recording, but I don't think I could get him to
Maybe
stay.
this could be a two-parter. Maybe we could pause it and pick this up some other day. What do you think?
Well, If I wanted to get this up for this week, we'd have to pick this up like tomorrow.
Well, we can't work. Honestly, he has work tomorrow. And I have to help Chris.
Remember, my internet's being shut off.
That's right. I don't know. I think you might just have to have a short one this week and maybe make up for it next week or something.
I don't even know that I'm going to be able to get to do one next week.
All right.
I can't look up topics without internet.
Next week, 2 weeks from now, whenever you can get back on the net. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, it's pretty late. I don't know if we can come back. It's up to you, Ian. Because, Ian, do you want to come back after we pick up Sean, or yes or no?
We'll ask Sean.
All right. Well, I guess we're going to either be pausing it, or this might be the end for this week. So I don't know. Maybe when Alex comes back, you can
sit and talk to him.
yeah. I don't know. Alrighty. Well.
Yeah. Well, might continue. I don't know. I'll see. Hello, everybody. This is part 2 of kind of a temporary farewell podcast because, as I mentioned in part 1, the first 16 and a half minutes of this, Gameface and I are moving, and the place we're moving does not have internet.
Yet.
We do not know when we will be able to get internet.
Hopefully a week.
Hopefully it won't be too long. Hopefully you guys won't have to live without our podcast for too long, but you already heard him. Here with me now is another person who has always been here on this podcast. He's been in every episode, and I'm the only one other one that's been in every episode. It's Gameface. Say hello.
I bet you folks missed me for the first 16 minutes of this podcast, didn't you?
Kind of like when I was on vacation, they're probably like, why is Bim hosting?
That was a fun episode, though.
See, I was the same way, though. I went back and listened to it, and I was like, why is Bim hosting? I thought I asked Gameface. Whatever.
Well, you suggested a star on it, and I think...
I suggested that you get him in here because it would have been boring to have your brother.
Yeah. And if it was me and D-Pad and Blue-Bag, we would never get anything done. We'd have a podcast talking about like pineapples the whole time or something.
Them pretentious things. Whatever. Anyway, yeah. We're moving. Got a whole lot of the stuff already moved over. I'm going to start packing my clothes after I record this. I'll try to get this up tomorrow. I will try. If you don't hear this on Sunday, if this isn't posted on Sunday, I'm sorry. I do not know when I'll be able to post it.
We are not responsible for our fans' suicide threats if we do not have it up on time. Sorry, folks.
Sorry, Higmo.
We love you, Higmo.
Anyway, this weekend has kind of sucked. It's been kind of hectic because we were moving, but the last 2 hours didn't suck.
I finally got to go see Scott Pilgrim
versus the World.
And when I say finally, even though it's only been out 2 days, meaning I, in retrospect, should have seen it on opening night or sooner, if somehow possible. Because it was just really
awesome.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
But I can't imagine. No, actually, I can imagine some people not liking that movie.
Yeah.
It was very, very. It was very, very wacky. It's probably the most ridiculous movie I've ever seen.
I've seen more ridiculous movies than this, but it is pretty ridiculous, definitely.
If I can really nerd out for a second, I would describe it as a cross between No More Heroes and Fooly Cooley.
I don't know the second one.
Fooly Cooley? It's an anime. It's a really, really ridiculous anime with a lot of rock music.
But it's like this. Scott Pilgrim, the main character, he's got this rock band called the Sex Bob-Ombs. I'm not making that up. Nerd references as soon as the movie starts. Seriously? It starts off with an 8-bit rendition of the Universal Studios theme.
With the pixelated globe spinning.
With the pixelated globe spinning. It was so nerdy, and I was like, This movie already kicks ass. Ask him. I said that.
Mm-hmm. And it proceeds with the scene with the band at their someone's apartment for a rehearsal, and the one guy is playing Link to the Past on his DS.
He's playing one of the DS Zelda games. I'm not sure which one. It's the Zelda thing. You hear that.
And the sound effects in the game corresponded to things that were going on around the apartment.
It was pretty sweet.
Like the guy opens the door and it's his Asian girlfriend, and he opens the door.
It was really, really cool. I love it. It's like
people turn into change when they die.
If you listen to this podcast, you will probably like it. If you're nerdy enough to listen to some tiny ass obscure nobody podcast, you'll like this movie because it will fill you with nerd joy.
Nerd joy.
Yes, nerd joy.
Totally nerd joy. Big time nerd joy.
And anyway, back to what the movie's about. And he meets this girl named Ramona. Likes her. And she is gorgeous. But he's got like her 7 exes have formed like a league. And in order to date her, you have to like beat all 7. That's what the movie's about, really.
The first time I didn't know what to expect, but they're playing their first big show. They're fronting for some bigger band.
They were at the Battle of the Bands.
That's right. And this guy just in the middle of this, really fast-paced number, the ceiling just explodes, and this guy is just like flying fist first at the stage. Oh, Scott Pilgrim!
It was
And
so good.
And his one gay roommate is like up on the balcony watching, and he just goes, "Fight!"
Yeah. And then there was a guy.
Superpowers out of nowhere, and nobody questions it. It was beautiful. Love that.
Yes, Scott Pilgrim is this really nerdy, quiet guy.
Michael
and then
Cera.
out of the
It's
blue,
the only character he plays.
then out of the blue, he knows how to kick ass and fight. And you're like, where did this come from? But you don't question it because it's so awesome.
Yeah.
A lot of fun. I had a lot of fun watching this movie. I really, really enjoyed it. And if you like Dragon Ball Z, then you'll like the vegan guy. Seriously, that guy went Super Saiyan.
You will like the vegan even if you don't like Dragon Ball Z.
That guy went Super Saiyan. He was a macho douche, but he went Super Saiyan.
Like everybody in DBZ.
Pretty much.
I do enjoy me some Dragon Ball Z. It's kind of a guilty pleasure.
I've never been a big fan of it, and I don't know. It's ridiculously popular, and I don't know why.
It will always kind of catch you off guard if you just stumble into like an episode. You have to catch the beginning of a story arc, and it's still stupid, but it can't be stupid. It's not just like
I've seen a
totally
bunch of
stupid.
episodes of it. Like half of the episodes were guys floating in midair with no shirts on and yellow hair all spiked up, screaming at the top of their lungs while auras of light fell around them. That's like half the episode.
My younger brother's childhood friend's younger brother put it best. They were talking about Pokemon. And one kid said something about anime. His kind of overprotective mother says, what exactly is this anime? His younger brother, who was like 7 at the time, just comes running in out of nowhere and says, "It's when they have spiky hair." It was endearing.
Yeah, this Scott Pilgrim is filled to the brim with video game references and comic book references. It's incredibly nerdy, but still
And awesome.
incredibly enjoyable and awesome.
It's also filled to the brim with sex and Mr. T. Yeah.
Smoking hot.
Mr. T wasn't in it, I didn't mean to say, but I think after he sees it, he would wish they were in it.
I should have been one of the evil exes, fool!
We're not picking up very much. You have the gain turned up. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take this third microphone that is unoccupied right now. This is rather strange. This is
Yeah, it's kind of weird having just two of us, isn't it? But, we couldn't get anybody this late at night.
Yeah, and we got to do more moving in the morning. We got
to do a lot more.
We were actually supposed to be out of here today, but the new tenants aren't moving until tomorrow evening, so we're just going to work right up till the wire.
Yeah, I'm thinking the tenants are going to show up and I'll be moving stuff out of here while you're at your parents' house, and I'll be like, hi?
I'll help you.
I
kind of anticipating our landlord, just like bricking when she sees the bubbled up paint in the kitchen. I think it's water damage, but I can't really tell.
Yeah, dude, whatever that is, I don't think we did.
Though I do feel kind of guilty for not bringing it up previously.
Well, we've done a lot of work to try to get this.
I'm just kind of trying to think of an alibi. Like, hey, it was there first.
Water did it. That's not an alibi.
We'll have a little, bucket of water. Say it's that's full.
Yeah, that water there, that did it. It just came up and like formed like a little water person and fucked up our walls.
Then
and we tried to kick its ass, but we realized that it was water. So our fist went straight through it.
Yeah.
And then splashing. And that happened, we realized it was completely futile. Just reformed immediately.
There's a character on Darkwing Duck that's entirely body.
There's a demon in Devilman. His name was Shiranu, but don't quote me on it.
Shiranu.
Don't quote me on it.
That's very appropriate. So, I gotta ask, did you fellas pop a top in my absence last night?
No, we didn't.
Well, shall we make up for that?
I believe we shall.
Okay, I went and picked us up some Yingling Premium.
I was going to tell you to announce what we're drinking.
We drink a lot of Yingling on this show because it's locally brewed, and I believe it's supporting my local economy with beer. So let's pop it. It was a little bit delayed.
Well, fuck it.
Boy.
I love the girl who could censor herself.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, halfway through the movie, this is going to be the topic of the day, I think.
Yeah, we're going to talk a lot about
stuff. We didn't find any other topics. I guess Game Stick already pointed that out. Joystick.
Yeah, I
Joyface.
Have had other things on my mind, like moving, so it never even crossed my mind
punching Nazis
until we were about ready and we were bringing up the podcast, like, oh, what are we going to do for it? Ah, shit, I don't have any topics.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, they need those. We're liking those topic ones.
Swing it? Freeform it?
Yeah. Well, we always did mean to do this. Just wish it could have been below the crowd, but...
So this is not going to be... In other words, this is not going to be the official 24th. We'll do the 24th once. We'll come back and we'll get actual topics.
You can call this the digital doldrum because it's kind of like a lull. L-U-L, not L-O-L.
This is our version of Smodcast. Just not funny.
Yeah. We are so not funny.
Yeah. Kevin Smith, you're a funny guy.
Kevin Smith.
D-pad, joystick, you guys aren't funny. I just called myself not funny, and I burped into the microphone.
Kevin Smith is watching this and just, like, farting himself laughing right now. And we do have our moments, though.
Either that or he's going, right. Scott Pilgrim did.
It just sounds like... Or he's over there going, like, that guy's voice sounds like a certain distinctive laugh that I heard when I played in Philly.
Yeah,
we spent the money that was for tolls on beer.
Yeah, we did do that. Then we had
beer.
to take like a different way. No, we had like 2 beers, one for you and one for me. But we had to like take a different way home.
Detour through Retardo Land.
And boy, was it Retardo Land, because there was construction for like a mile and a half, and it was.
You know when they have a road lane down to like one, when they have a road down to one lane and they have to let one direction go at a time?
Yeah, it was that.
For about 5 miles. They had it down to one lane for 5 miles, so they had to have people on one side drive that entire distance before the people on the other side could go. I remember getting out of my car after we had been there for about waiting.
My car, actually, but
I stepped out of his joystick's car after we'd been waiting in stopped traffic for about 10 minutes. And walked out, and I walked around the tractor trailer that was parked in front of us, and all I saw was a man in a construction, blaze orange uniform with a stop sign, holding it up, and absolutely nothing for miles and miles on end behind him. It was eerie.
Yeah, it was not as flat as Oklahoma, where you could see. I mean, there's a road that we travel when we're going up to my grandparents' house, not the grandparents you've met, but my other grandparents in Oklahoma, where you're at one end, and the stop sign is a mile to a mile and a half away, and the land is so flat that you can see it at that distance.
Oh, I believe it.
That's how flat it is.
It's
in Oklahoma.
basically
This was fairly flat, but not that flat.
in southern Pennsylvania, right smack dab in between the Susquehanna and the Delaware. If there are plains in Pennsylvania, they are in that area. It's Lancaster, Amish country. Amish. I remember being at one of Dr. Drew's concerts the other day, and this band came down from New England or something. They're like, come on, we want to go see some Amish. I want to get some Amish to take home. Hey, you know where I can find some good Amish? Marbles. Snurgles. Alright, we have now starting... Now we have officially recorded longer than our predecessors.
Yeah, so that's about 32 to 33 minutes. It's not so bad. We'll record some more, though. I mean, I don't think we're done.
No, yeah. I don't think we're done. I think we're done being entertaining. We're not done.
We were done being entertaining yesterday. What are you talking about?
Yeah. Hey, remember when? If you remember, like 10 years ago, when the Simpsons started running out of steam, the net rating said it was basically going to run that show into the ground, and then it ended up being funny again.
I've got the first 9 seasons, and I think all 9 are fine.
They are. But 9 seasons only goes up to, like, what, 97? 98?
I don't know, because it's like 200 episodes.
I don't even know what they're on now. I think I saw the 200th episode when it first came on, but...
I know they are beyond 400. I know that. That show will get to 500 episodes. And it'll go beyond 500 episodes. If there's a show that's going to outlast Gunsmoke, it's that. It's
another masterpiece I have never seen.
There's like 600-700 episodes of Gunsmoke.
Wow. They had to end it when they brought in the little floating alien. I'm sorry, that was Flintstones.
Actually, The Simpsons, in about season 8 or maybe 9.
They brought in a little floating alien?
No, they surpassed the Flintstones as the longest prime time.
Uh-huh. I think it's in the Guinness Book of World Records for that.
It is still the longest prime time cartoon. And there are some other good prime time cartoons. Don't get me wrong. I love King of the Hill.
Yeah.
King of the Hill is awesome. Futurama is awesome.
I don't understand when you said that people don't seem to get that Texas humor.
No,
I always thought it was funny.
Someone told me that. I don't remember who, but someone suggested that.
It's just, I don't know. It's just dry humor. Well, it's not even really dry. It's just very
Subtle.
very subtle.
Yeah. Subtle.
Very downplayed. I think that's hilarious. I think that stuff is hilarious.
I love Dale.
Deadpan humor. Deadpan. Would you call it deadpan?
Yeah. Dale is the man. that's another thing. Besides just being awesome, Scott Pilgrim was also pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah, I chuckled a lot. Everyone's just so like...
I'm getting alive.
Yeah.
That.
Yeah. What was the guy? What was the guy? Freaking. What was the gay roommate's name?
I don't know.
Something began with a W. Wendell. That wasn't Wendell. Fight him. That guy was hysterical.
He had like his boyfriend or whatever was Other Scott.
Oh
Just
yeah.
called him Other Scott.
Other Scott. Young Neil.
It was just because Scott Pilgrim was Scott, and then this other guy is just Other Scott.
I had two sons, Hank
And
Good Hank.
Actually, also had a like Japanese son.
Oh, I thought that's who Good Hank was.
No, Good Hank was like a kid that he had later on in the show with like his second wife.
Ah. I think Hank Hill's Japanese brother-in-law's name was Junichiro. Kenichiro or something like that.
I don't remember his name. I just remember Bonnie and the Japanese girl playing
DDR.
DDR in the street.
Yeah, I never saw that episode, but I heard a lot about it.
I remember it being
From Colin. He doesn't like Texans, but he does like DDR.
Oh, screw him.
Actually, no, he doesn't even like DDR.
Screw him. Texans are a better breed.
What the Texan race. I'm just making a
Oh my
blanket
God.
statement about, kind of Ponzi Philadelphia gay people who Colin is.
You're making a blanket statement about how much Colin sucks.
I think I'm making a blanket statement about how Colin is. He's colonial.
What reason would he have to hate Texans anyway?
No, he doesn't hate Texans. I made that up.
I hope so.
I'm just saying,
Otherwise, I'd have to like.
I'm just saying, kind of fancy pants, very urban, he keeps his nails in, like, pristine condition. Doesn't polish them or anything. He's not that gay, but
I just clean my nail thing in the shower every once in a while.
Yeah, I don't even
That's
do
about
that.
it.
I don't think I've trimmed my nails for, like, 3 or 4 years. I bite them that much.
I don't trim them so much, like pick at them. And
Yeah,
I'm trying
exactly.
my nails are long because it reminds me not to bite them.
Oh,
If I ever have longer like than normal nails, that's why. And then it just kind of like breaks and like peels off eventually.
Yeah, my toenails are like that. They just kind of, they chip inside my shoes, and then I just take it on them. I haven't trimmed them for a while either. But eventually they'll actually get uncomfortable, so I have to. Neo Geo.
4 right buttons into joystick.
What was I missing? I watched Keith Apocary's Mario vs. Sonic just earlier today. What was I thinking? Like, how was I not aware of this guy previously? He was hysterical.
Dude, I love Keith Apicary. I want to go to SGC. I think he's been at both SGCs,
Yeah.
And I would love to go. And apparently his panel was wild. Like he had a bunch of people like with this blanket, and they were like pulling it out, tossing it in the air like that, and like waving it up and down to toss it in the air.
Wow.
And then he tore off his shirt and brandished like a fake gun, and led a whole slew of other people doing this, and all screaming, "I'm Rambo," out of the convention because he's awesome.
Now, what did he get kicked out for? He interrupted a panel or an interview. And he said
E3,
what?
That was at E3, and he interrupted an interview and asked them when the Dreamcast 2 was coming out. I'm surprised he didn't get kicked out for like driving a car into like a dining area and then parking it there and getting out and going, "I'm gonna buy the Dreamcast 2. I'm gonna buy the Dreamcast 2," because he did that. Wow. It was great.
He is a funny guy. I think there's a dead thing on the floor.
Yeah, people look up Talking Classics. Go to screwattack.com, click on Talking Classics, start watching.
If you are listening to this show, you are already aware of me.
Well, I don't know if everybody who listens to this show is aware of Talking Classics, but it's good stuff. I like Talking Classics. I'm glad Screw Attack picked it up. That's how I found out about it.
Higmo, you know about Talking Classics, right? Right? That's okay. Not that we wouldn't love you even if you didn't, Higmo. You're gonna get through this.
Did you hear that, Higmo? Oh, I'm sorry.
I don't think anybody heard that. I think he said something about hit the showers and mystical powers.
Mystical powers. Like the one that Scott told me.
Yeah, what was it? Oh man, what was it? Crap, wait, what was it?
Huh?
Something flowers. What
Ramona.
Was it? Ramona. Hit the
Hotness
showers.
flowers.
Hit the showers, mystical powers, Ramona flowers. There's like this random lines. Like this goth boob.
She had She had nice boobs.
You have boob.
No, you are boob.
Well, at least I'm not noob.
Maybe you're a boob noob.
I wonder if there's a you noob.
Probably.
For like really ridiculous gaming moments.
This should be.
Shall we bring that up whilst we're recording?
Yeah, let's look up you boob. You noob. Okay.
Maybe we want to pause it and take a little, like 2-second intermission so it doesn't freeze. Yeah, let's do that.
So
This show just officially became interesting.
we looked up you noob.
Noob.
And there isn't really a YouTube. There's like a placeholder kind of thing.
One of those search engines. There's a girl with a backpack.
And
It
let me
says
read this list to you.
related searches.
Webcam sex, free porn, pussy, RuneScape money, free pics, hardcore sex, nude pics, sex, free chat, anal, ass pictures.
I like how they're almost all sex related, and then there's RuneScape money right in the middle of it.
Yeah, and free pics, which is not necessarily sex related. And then related searches.
Related to the related searches.
Yeah, it's got
There's a separate.
that was the list of related.
There's a vertical
searches.
list, and then there's a horizontal list with only 4 items on it.
See if you can figure this one out. Anal sex, gay man sex, cock, boobs.
One of these things is not
And then
like
something
the
to
other.
buy the domain.
One of these things just doesn't belong. So I wonder if this is a search engine, or if you try to click in something in there, if it'll just reroute you to like.
I don't know,
Google
but
or
I
something.
don't want to find out.
Yeah, let's not virus ourselves.
Yeah. That's kind of funny, though.
That is hilarious.
Sex, anal sex, hardcore sex. There's like 3 different listings of sex in there.
Sexy sex.
Sloppy sex.
And why couldn't there be more pizza?
I wish there was more pizza.
I guess we had our fun with the pizza last night. No, wait, that was Thursday night, wasn't it?
Oh, last night.
Oh, yeah.
Although, you wanted to make a trip to Wise. You couldn't.
It's
wouldn't
1
be
a.m. I don't know.
I wouldn't be
I
opposed
might take you
to
up
it.
on that.
I wouldn't be opposed to it because I like pizza. I like me some pizza.
Pizza.
And supper was like 6 hours ago, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, about 6.
Yeah.
That was about 7, right? Or 7:30. Listen to us rambling on. Are you bored yet? Are you bored yet? Have we bored you? Are you bored yet?
Hey, over there. Hey, over there. Hey, over there. Hey, over there. Over there.
What?
Can we go over to that bug planet? That's DBZ Bridge. We're quoting again. Don't mind us for... It's DBZ Bridge. You kind of had it in there.
But I like that.
why it's more like a race of insect people. Nappa accidentally tries to play with one of their monsters where it takes his hand off. He goes, I broke it in Vegeta. Must have been made of something real weak like paper mache. Or rabbits. Yeah, they have this ongoing thing. I guess they actually did that in DBZ where they, for a few episodes after Raditz died, made fun of how weak he was. And then he died.
Powerful threats throughout the rest of the series.
Cell. I think Cell came before Majin Buu. That was really funny though.
Cell did come before Majin Buu.
My brother, D-Pad.
He just looked like a fucking big baby.
It was embarrassing.
He was wearing a diaper. A diaper! And he's trying to destroy the world. He's wearing a diaper!
I think that was Buu, which was like Majin Buu's innocence or something.
I don't know, but he was trying to destroy the world.
Oh boy, I like cake.
And then there was Hercule. So he was going to fight with
You know what Hercule's Japanese name was?
what?
Mr. Satan.
What? That's kind of weird.
Yeah, it's really funny. He looks like Borat.
Except with more muscles and less like one piece of fucking horrifying over the shoulder type. Did you ever see that in the Borat movie?
Yes, I did.
Weren't you horrified?
Yeah. What's that guy's name? Sacha Baron Cohen. How is he not in jail yet?
I don't know. I figured something he would have done in either that movie or what was the other one he did? The gay guy?
Bruno.
Yeah, Bruno.
I at least tried to watch Borat, and it does have its moments, but for the most part, it's just not me. Bruno, I've heard from some rather strange people that Bruno is far more disturbing. Apparently, his penis sings.
I don't know, but like he plays like an incredibly gay guy in Bruno, and I never really had an urge. I didn't think it looked funny, and I love Borat.
Borat.
I've heard that like he goes to he pulls out like no stops or whatever to try to make people uncomfortable. Is he straight in real life?
Oh, I'm sure he is.
It's funny.
He's just a shock. He's a shock jock, I guess you could say. So speaking of Charlton Heston, my brother D-Pad once bought Big Timmy Bimmy Cypher-chan as a gag present. Bought him an Inuyasha plushie, which Tim got very annoyed about that because he despises Inuyasha.
It like leaned from a cross outside his door or something.
Proceeded to take it home and find one of the crucifixes that his mom had put up on one of the walls and tie it to it. Well,
that's pretty sick.
It was up there for years and years too. It was up there as long as he lived with his mom.
I've seen it. I think it's still in his new place.
Well, that would entail him taking the cross with him. That's kind of strange of him. I guess he thought it was just that funny. Anyway. Yeah, because he moved out of his mom's place. Well, actually, he moved out of that place right after he moved up here, or right before he moved up here. But he only moved out of his mom's place a few months after that. So, to get back at my brother, he gave to my brother for his birthday an entire box set of Dragon Ball Z, like maybe 2/3 of the whole series. And I'm not talking about a DVD anthology. I'm talking about 2 full-sized, like, beer boxes full of VHS tapes that they had bought over the years.
Wow,
There's about 32 pounds of DBZ.
That's a lot of DBZ. I don't think that
It
much
would,
DBZ
it would fill a toy chest.
would drive me insane.
And We sat down and started trying to watch all. We got maybe about 15 episodes into it, and then we found other things to do, like picking our nose and stuff. But my dad eventually got irritated at the fact that we had stuff that was taking up space that he didn't understand. So, because at least video games, hey, my dad kind of understands video games. I mean, like, you know, Sub Hunt, Tetris. He was all about that stuff back in the day. But he finally put it all up on eBay, and some user commented and responded, excuse me, sir, do you have any episodes from the Cell Saga? Of course, my dad's all confused. He comes up to me this one. I had just gotten back from, you know, my community college classes. He just throws this question at me. Alex, do we have any Cell Saga?
And you're like, wait, what?
Of course, I knew exactly what it was from, but I just had to kind of snicker a bit because it was just so weird. And I was like, my dad's like asking a question about DBZ that he doesn't understand.
Well, I got this question online. This guy wanted to know.
Well, you see, the crux of the biscuit is the apostrophe.
What?
That was lyrics from a Frank Zappa song sung to the tune of Bill Cosby.
Girl, you thought he was a man, but he was a muffin. Good song.
Good one.
Good song. That's okay. Frank Zappa.
So was this the Lonely Island Boys? The song Drew played for us is about the really ugly girl who just turned out to be a big bag of Chex Mix.
Yeah.
That's brilliant. Yeah, let's call it a night and go get some pizza.
Yeah, okay. This has been like the temporary, like, goodbye.
Episode yet.
Gonna have a soundtrack of music that I like episode of Press the Action Button podcast. We'll host it up online. It's like 23.5 or something. And we'll get back to you guys whenever we can. Whenever, hopefully I'll have my new laptop by then. That'd be cool. I want my new laptop. But this is Joystick signing off of another edition of Press the Action Button podcast. With me this week was Gamepad and Bim, but they're not here to
Previous
sign
night.
off because we recorded that last night for 60 minutes, and then they just decided to up and leave to go get Bim's brother, who
Maynard. He was on our show as Maynard briefly, even though his name is Sean.
Yeah,
Sean, get Alex!
He decided he like got out of work early or something, and then called in during the show, and you might be able to hear that conversation. I don't know. I'll go back and listen to it later. And then we decided to sit down and record after we went to see Scott Pilgrim tonight. And so this has been Joystick and Gameface. Say goodbye, Gameface.
This is Gameface signing off and passing out. Not before procuring pizza, though.
Signing off from the All-Star edition of Press the Action Button. And we will talk to you guys sometime. We don't know when, but see you guys later.